little guy.
And I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the controls are just a good fit. Maybe it's all the casual gamers who own them. Whatever the case, there have been a lot of fishing games on Nintendo systems over the last few years. Most of them are kind of crappy, but some of them are actually pretty decent. At least as fishing games go. I don't know. This is one of them.
Great cast.
Big Bass Arcade has appeared on both WiiWare and DSiWare in the past. Both games received pretty solid reviews. I know, right? Big Bass Arcade? You freaking kidding me? Now the series is dropping anchor again on the 3DS eShop. It's not a very good fishing term, I don't think. That's more of a ER type of a thing. Did pirates fish?
Rod down.
Tell you what though, even if they didn't fish, they might have liked this game. The latest Big Bass Arcade, No Limit, continues its legacy of being decent on the 3DS. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is a downloadable game. I say that to temper expectations a bit. It's not like this game's packed with gameplay modes or has the polish of a full-priced retail game. It doesn't, and it doesn't. But the main thing is that the game plays well. In fact, it plays really well. At least as fishing games go.
Great cast. He's getting close. Set the hook.
So it turns out the word arcade is in the title for a reason. This is not some realistic fishing game. In fact, it basically boils the entire process down to a minigame. You move your boat until the cursor lights up, which indicates fish. You cast with a quick flick of the stylus. A fish will always bite. Get that freaking stylus ready, because it's like Elite Beat algae in this pond.
He's getting close. Set the hook. Nice fish. That's a record fish. He's getting close.
Now you can play with buttons, but the stylus is way more fun. You reel like crazy, and you have to move the rod as prompted to counter the fish's movements. All the while you have to watch the tension of the line. You can't just reel all willy-nilly. You have to capitalize at the right moment. It's a lot of fun, and I don't even like fishing. But again, the key is, it works, right? The game just plays well. Touch controls are responsive, the reeling works great. The only problem is, there's a bit of a lag between initiating your cast and when the power meter actually pops up. But other than that, no problems with No Limit in terms of its controls or core fishing mechanics. They're fast, they're arcadey, and they're surprisingly fun. Now that said, the game's not perfect. I mean, there are 10 lakes to fish in, but since there's not much to them, it'd be nice if there were more. There are also tournaments and free fishing modes for each lake, but it all starts to get kind of repetitive. There's not much difference between the game modes, aside from changing your target fish.
He's getting close. Set the hook. Rod right.
The word on Big Bass Arcade has always been good arcade-style gameplay, okay everything else. And that's once again the case with this one. Now, this obviously isn't a game for everyone, but if you like fishing games, this is one of the better ones in the eShop. No country music necessary.
Set the hook. Rod left. You lost him.